Oh my God, it's Richard's Digest.
Richard's Digest.
A lot of people don't believe me when I tell them that I don't use a mirror when I shave. I used to drink a lot. I mean drink a lot. People used to say that I had a drink problem. So I've really cut down on the drinking that I do now. That I only really drink socially these days, like most people. When I say socially, I mean like, you know, every night on Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and Snapchat. It's been quite a stressful time lately for my family because we recently lost my grandmother. And I was at Disneyland Paris as well, of all places. What a manic 3 hours that was as well though. I mean, we found her eventually. She was in a cubicle of one of the men's toilets. Thought she was at church in a confessional. She nearly got arrested for indecent behaviour. Wouldn't it be brilliant if Gmail stood for gangster mail? So it would translate all of the emails that you send out into gangster speak, right? Like the rappers. So you send an email to your dad, "Hey dad, how you doing?" And when your dad receives it, it says, "Yo motherfucker, what's up?" My girlfriend's always asking me to talk dirty to her when we're making love, and I'm terrible at it. I feel really uncomfortable when I have to do it. It usually comes out something like, "Oh, I'm gonna fill you so much with my love pump that you're gonna orgasm like an ocean, and you're gonna be so relaxed afterwards that you're gonna have such a lovely sleep and dream about unicorns and rainbows." Don't know about you guys, but when I was growing up, I honestly thought that sanitary products, sanitary towels, tampons, all of those kind of things were just for royalty, like queens and princesses and duchesses, this kind of thing. Because in all of the commercials, the blood's blue. My uncle hung himself in prison. He wasn't an inmate or a guard or anything. He was on a holiday in Alcatraz. I consider myself to be a compassionate lover, a caring lover. You know, I'm the guy who is willing to sleep in the wet patch after sex. Unless, of course, the wet patch is caused by her tears. Imagine, right, you know the singer from the 80s, Paul Young from the 80s, "Wherever I lay my hat, that's my home." Imagine if you were Paul Young from the 80s, the singer, now, if you were him now, in 2015, imagine if you were Paul Young from the 80s, "Wherever I lay my hat, that's my home." Imagine if you were him, but he'd never sang anything and was never famous. Imagine if that was you now. Unicorns and rainbows. Unicorns and rainbows. Unicorns and rainbows.